All right, everybody, welcome back. We're diving into something pretty cool today that could potentially save you a whole heap of money in taxes down the road when you're kicking back and enjoying retirement.
Sounds good to me.
We're talking about the Backdoor Roth IRA.
Ooh, yeah.
And the source material we're looking at today is actually geared towards franchise owners. But honestly, this information is relevant to anyone out there, especially if you've got a high income and you're serious about squeezing every last bit of savings out of your retirement plan. Because let's be real, who wants to pay more taxes than they have to, right? Especially when you're finally ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the dream, right? To retire comfortably and not have to worry about Uncle Sam taking a big chunk of your hard-earned money.
Exactly. So let's break this down. What exactly are we talking about when we say backdoor Roth IRA? It sounds kind of, well, like a sneaky workaround.
Well, you're not wrong about the workaround part. It is a way to get around those pesky income limits that might prevent you from contributing directly to a Roth IRA.
Okay, so imagine this. You're trying to get into this super exclusive club, right? There's a huge line out front. Everyone's trying to get in. But then you find this little side door kind of tucked away out of sight. That's the backdoor Roth. You're still getting into the club, just taking a slightly different route.
I love that analogy. It's spot on. It is perfectly legal and an IRS-recognized strategy. We're not talking about any shady business here. It's simply a two-step process.
2 steps. Okay, lay it on me.
Step 1, you contribute to a traditional IRA. But here's the catch. It's a non-deductible contribution, meaning you don't get to write it off on your taxes right away.
I see where this is going.
Exactly. Step 2, you convert those funds over into a Roth IRA. And just like that, you've bypassed those income limits and you're in.
Sneaking in through the back door, I like it. But why go through all this effort? What makes a backdoor Roth so appealing compared to just sticking with a traditional IRA?
Great question. Honestly, there are a bunch of reasons why someone might choose this path, but I think it boils down to 3 main advantages. And it all comes back to, like you said, keeping more of your money and having more control over it.
All ears. Hit me with those advantages.
All right, advantage number 1, and this is a biggie, tax-free growth. All the money you put into a Roth IRA and all the gains it makes over the years grows completely tax-free. And when you're finally retired and start taking withdrawals, guess what?
Don't tell me. Tax-free.
Bingo! Tax-free withdrawals in retirement. That's right. And we're not talking about small potatoes here. This can potentially save you tens of thousands of dollars over the course of your retirement, especially if you start early and let that compounding magic really work its wonders.
Wow. Okay, tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals in retirement. You've definitely got my attention.
But I'll be honest, sometimes it's hard to really grasp the long-term impact of all this. Got an example maybe, something to help wrap our heads around the numbers. Sure, imagine this. You diligently contribute $6,500 every year, which is the current limit for 2024, to your backdoor Roth IRA for 20 years. And let's say you get a decent average annual return of 7%, which is totally reasonable over the long haul.
Okay, I'm following.
Well, by the time you're ready to retire, that investment could potentially grow to over $270,000. Now, imagine that same scenario, but with a traditional IRA. You'd be hit with taxes on all those gains when you start withdrawing money in retirement.
Ouch.
But with a Roth, it's like a beautiful sigh of relief because you get to keep every single penny of that growth tax-free.
All right, point taken. So that's tax-free growth, advantage number 1. What else is there?
Advantage number 2 is freedom. It's all about having flexibility and control over your finances during retirement. And I don't know about you, but after working hard for decades, I definitely want to be the one calling the shots on my money.
You and me both.
With a traditional IRA, there's this thing called required minimum distributions, or RMDs for short. Basically, once you reach age 73, the government says, all right, time to start taking money out and paying taxes on it.
Even if you don't need the money right then.
Exactly. But with a Roth, you get to decide when and how you withdraw your money. No mandatory distributions, no surprises, you're in control.
That makes a ton of sense. All right, so we've got tax-free growth, we've got flexibility and control.
Yeah.
What's the third big perk of the backdoor Roth?
This one's all about legacy. It's about ensuring your loved ones are taken care of even after you're gone. You can pass on your Roth IRA to your heirs, and get this, they'll inherit it completely tax-free.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
Right. It means your family can continue to benefit from that tax-free growth for years and years to come. It's a powerful way to leave a lasting legacy and ensure your loved ones are financially secure.
Okay, you've definitely painted a pretty compelling picture here. It sounds like this backdoor Roth is a pretty sweet deal. Is it really the right move for everyone? Are there any catches we should be aware of?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's definitely a powerful tool for those who are shut out of contributing directly to a Roth IRA because of those pesky income limits. But like with anything in the financial world, there are a few nuances to consider. It's not quite as simple as just waltzing in through the back door.
There's always a catch, isn't there?
Well, it's not so much a catch as it is just something to be aware of. There's this thing called the pro rata rule, and it can get a bit technical. Basically, if you already have money sitting in a traditional IRA, it can complicate things when you go to convert that money into a Roth.
Oh boy, technicalities.
Right. So if you're thinking about going the backdoor Roth route, it's absolutely crucial to talk to a financial advisor first. They can walk you through the ins and outs of the pro rata rule, make sure you understand all the implications, and help you decide if this strategy truly aligns with your overall financial goals.
So personalized advice is key here.
Absolutely. A good financial advisor can help you navigate all the complexities and ensure you're making the best decisions for your unique situation.
Makes total sense. Because even for high earners, there might be instances where the backdoor Roth isn't necessarily the best option.
Exactly. Like, let's say you're earning a lot now, but you anticipate being in a much lower tax bracket once you retire. In that case, a traditional IRA might actually be a better fit.
So it's all about finding the right strategy for each person's individual circumstances.
Couldn't have said it better myself. There's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to retirement planning. It's all about finding what works best for you.
Great points. So just to recap for everyone listening, the backdoor Roth IRA offers some pretty incredible potential benefits, especially if you're a high earner looking to shield your retirement savings from taxes and enjoy more flexibility down the road.
And don't forget about that potential to pass on a tax-free legacy to your loved ones.
Right, exactly. It's all about taking charge of your financial future and making sure your hard-earned money is working as hard for you as you worked for it.
Couldn't agree more. It's all about maximizing your savings and minimizing your tax burden, both now and in the long run.
All right, so picture this. You're finally retired, sitting on a beach somewhere, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Would you rather be shelling out a big chunk of your savings to Uncle Sam in taxes, or would you prefer to enjoy those retirement withdrawals completely tax-free?
Tough choice. I think I know which option I'd choose.
Me too. So here's the takeaway. If you're intrigued by the potential of the backdoor Roth IRA, take the time to do your research, talk to a qualified financial advisor, and see if this strategy could be your key to unlocking a more financially secure and, let's be honest, more enjoyable retirement.
That's it. Knowledge is power. Understanding all your options can make a world of difference when it comes to planning for a successful retirement.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into the backdoor Roth IRA. We hope you found it helpful. Until next time, happy saving.
See you next time.